I took Rhodiola Rosea for 30 days. Here's what I experienced. First of all, Rhodiola Rosea is mostly an adaptogenic supplement, meaning it kind of reduces stress. And I go more in depth into Rhodiola Rosea in this video right here, so you can go check that out if you want to know how it works. However, in this video, I'm going to share my experience, how I felt on it, and the rest. To kind of talk about a bit why I took Rhodiola Rosea is obviously because I find myself in very stressful situations. Most of the time, I find myself coming close to burnouts pretty much all the time. And there are very many studies suggesting that Rhodiola Rosea can reduce burnouts, can reduce stress, and can reduce cortisol. So that's why I decided to take Rhodiola Rosea to find out if it would improve my conditions. And within the first week of taking Rhodiola Rosea, I already experienced some reduced stress. Now, this could obviously be placebo effect, which obviously happens if the pill is not actually helping me, but I feel better. But I do think that in the first week, it was Rhodiola Rosea already working. Now, it obviously wasn't huge improvements, but I did feel a little less stress in the first week. In the second week, it was pretty much the same. Less stress, more focused on doing what I have to do. And I also found that it was easier to make decisions in stressful situations and finding, the right path to take in those stressful situations. So Rhodiola Rosea might even increase your ability to make decisions in stressful situations. And then to lump week 3 and week 4 together, it was pretty much the same effects. Less stress, less burnouts, even though you can't really tell if you're not burning out, and just overall better mood. Now, as per the fatigue effect, Rhodiola Rosea also promises that it can decrease fatigue. For me, I really found that it didn't decrease fatigue, but it might have been just me having such high levels of fatigue that it even overpowered the Rhodiola Rosea effect. So what do I conclude from these 4 weeks of taking Rhodiola Rosea? I think it's just a great supplement to be taking just to slightly reduce stress. Another supplement that you can compare Rhodiola Rosea to is ashwagandha. And I've taken ashwagandha before and it felt pretty similar. As both supplements are adaptogens, meaning they reduce stress, they both had pretty similar effects. Now, obviously, just a warning, don't just take this and expect to have huge improvements that you're going to notice immediately. You're not. The effects are very, very small. And I like to compare this to caffeine. If you take caffeine, you will feel it immediately, and you will feel it. Rhodiola Rosea and all these other supplements kind of work in the background. You don't really feel it, but you do have improvements that can only be shown through controlled studies. So if you take Rhodiola Rosea on its own, you may not see any differences, any decreases in stress. However, then if you make a comparative study of someone taking Rhodiola Rosea and someone not taking Rhodiola Rosea, if they both experience the same stress, usually the person who takes Rhodiola Rosea will experience less stress. And then lastly, if you are thinking about buying Rhodiola Rosea, you have to buy the best form. So the best form of Rhodiola Rosea is going to be one where it contains 5% rosavin and 2% salidroside. And then usually you would take about 200 milligrams of Rhodiola Rosea daily, and that should give you the most benefits. And that'll be it. That concludes my 1 month experience of Rhodiola Rosea. Do I suggest it? Yes, if you have the money, if you have stress, it's something that you can try to see how it affects you. However, it's not going to be huge improvements, so don't expect too much. But thank you for watching and see you in the next one.